going on, Jerome? So the Minnesota Vikings need to have the meat across the defensive interior. And, well, they do have the meat, right? So Harrison Phillips, Jerry Tiller, Jonathan Bullard did a great job stopping the run last year. But not only do we need the meat, we need the heat. Ooh, you can trademark that, right? So the interior pass rush is something the Vikings need to get after. Now, high hopes for LDR, Levi Drake Rodriguez, Jalen Redmond as well. But this is a good defensive tackle class, is a good free agent defensive tackle class as well, and just dudes who can rush the passer. Right, and I forgot who said it. It was a defensive line coach, but talking about how, hey, get me players who can rush the passer. I can teach them to stop the run, because it's almost like corners that are naturally aggressive. You can dial that down, but you can't really dial it up. And you want defensive linemen who can rush the passer, because that's way tougher to teach than that's an innate skill versus stopping the run. So I do think that the Vikings need to add a little bit of hot sauce to the defensive line. Enter Maliek Collins, recently released by the San Francisco 49ers, saving a little bit cap space. Also, this is like Monsters, Inc. and Kyler Murray's Boo. Bah! It's good times. Schefter, the 49ers have released defensive tackle Maliek Collins per South. He will be a free agent Wednesday and eligible to sign with teams at that time. Actually, he's free to sign now since they cut him. Anyways, but here's what's interesting. So Maliek Collins was teammates with Jonathan Greenard back in the day with the Texans. And, of course, Kwesi loves him, some former Texans. All right, so Greenard, Cashman, Shaq Griffin as well. It's good times, man. Okamu. Yeah. But Greenard, his reaction when Coach Brandon Jordan posted a video breakdown of Maliek Collins rushing the passer, which Maliek Collins got moves, man. It's good times. Just Greenard. He's got the popcorn eating gif. So obviously JG is in on his former teammate. And frankly, I wouldn't mind seeing it at all, because I think it would fit in with the Vikings and Kwesi's Moneyball motif, because Maliek Collins, he can get after it. He came in as a third-round pick in 2016 out of Nebraska, and right away made an impact as a rotational D lineman for the Cowboys, then jumped to the Raiders, and then had probably his best seasons with the Texans. And then last year with San Francisco. Frankly, he made more of an impact than fellow to-be-cut free agent defensive tackle Javon Hargrave. Hargrave was, of course, injured, but back-to-back 5-sack seasons, and he certainly is a defensive lineman who can get after things and get his own buckets rushing the passer. So what would Maliek Collins bring? Cost-effective veteran pass rusher. I don't think that he's going to break the bank. Former Texan, so, of course, Kwesi's all in. Notably, the 2023 vintage. Consistently solid getting after the quarterback. A 70 PFF pass rush grade in 4 of the last 6 seasons. He did miss 1 year due to injury. 26 sacks since 2021, as well as a 10.9% pressure rate. Mature pass rusher, slippery. He's got spin moves. He's got the swim moves. He's got the up and under moves. He's got a ton of moves, and he's really... The feet are sweet. He's very agile and light on his feet for a 300-plus pounder, as well as someone who's over 30 years young. As well as he, not much of a run defender, but we can work with that. Right. The thing that the Vikings need now is that heat. Not so much the meat. And initially, when he came in, he played a lot of 3-tech with the Cowboys, but he has played a lot more 5-tech as of late with the Texans as well as with the 49ers, splitting about 40% of his snaps have been over the tackle versus in that B gap. So now Collins adding to the list. So if there's asterisk by the player, it's a player that's cut and does not count into the comp pick formula. So you do enter it in with like Maliek Collins, Javon Hargrave, Sheldon Rankins, RRH, Roy Robertson Harris, where defensive tackles who are cut but still would add some significant value. And then, I mean, Milton Williams is the crown jewel, obviously, but the Vikings could get outbid there. But you look at Onwuzurike, you look at B.J. Hill, your mom's favorite player, or that's where your mom has her condo, and guys like Poona Ford can get after things well. Like, there's so many dudes who are going to be cost-effective that can get the pass rush. Do they add much in stopping the run? No. But what the Vikings need is a dude who can come in on third down, passing situations, blow up a gap, and just get after things. And I honestly do think that Maliek Collins would be that dude. Plus, getting the stamp of approval from Jonathan Greenard is really good as well. So hopefully Quase is listening, as definitely would love to add in free agency before hitting the draft. Just guys who can, you saw from the Eagles, just guys that can line up with 4, wanting some more, and just getting after that quarterback's ass. It's exactly what we need, man. But your thoughts are thoughts. Maliek Collins cut And Jonathan Greenard, he's all in on his former Texan teammate. Let us know your thoughts. Our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull production value.